This Valentine's Day, get ready to make a splash from the very back of the cereal aisle in Inkopolis. Introducing Big Man's favorite indulgence when he's not busy plotting to end the world, Crispix!
Hey there, fellow Inklings! Big Man here, and let me tell you, nothing says love like the crunch of Crispix.
Yes, couldn't have said it better myself. That's what Big Man is crunching on. Definitely not, I don't know, his enemies, because
Crispix are not just delicious, they're incredible! Bursting with relatively nothing, this cereal is the perfect way to spread love and joy in Inkopolis.
Whether you're a seasoned Inkling or just looking to make a special splash this Valentine's Day, Crispix are sure to make your heart splatter with joy. When your significant other sees that you in fact gave them nothing but a box of cereal. So romantic.
Trust me, there's nothing sweeter than sharing Crispix with your special someone. Which says a lot because Crispix are relatively bland.
Make this Valentine's Day rather forgettable. Unforgettable with Crispix. Available now at Inkopolis Square and all participating Inkopolis stores. Hello, and welcome to the Gamer Girl Podcast. I am one of your two fabulous co-hostesses, Beth, and we are joined by the other half of the podcast, my wonderful co-hostess, Maddie.
Hello. Hello.
Today, we're talking about weekends, Nintendo couples, and more. But first, let's break ice with today's Icebreaker. So, Maddie, what icebreaker do you have for us on this lovely February evening?
Well, now that I have converted back to myself.
What do you mean? Big Man was just here in the studio.
No,
what do you mean converting?
We hired Big Man in the studio just for that special ad break.
That took a lot of convincing.
That took a lot. And a lot of money, so
yeah.
If you guys don't mind contributing a bit, that'd be great. Because, gosh, but yeah, we have ads on the show now for cereal.
Sure.
Because wow. Anyway,
definitely not. We're not actually.
Yeah,
still,
not hashtag. Not actually sponsored, but yeah.
I love Crispix, so
yeah. We're the only people in the world actually advertising for Crispix, so probably. You're welcome. What if one day they actually mail us some for free?
But they come across this. If we got popular enough, and then I think it's either Kellogg's or General Mills who owns Crispix. But if they actually mailed us and were like, hey, you guys like Crispix, why not?
You guys are the only people that like Crispix. This is great. Actually, she's the only one that likes Crispix.
I mean, I can't be the only one because they're still a thing. They have to be making a decent enough profit.
They have to be selling them for them to be in the bottom aisle, in the cereal aisle where you can barely find them, you know.
Yeah.
But that's enough about roasting Crispix. Back to my icebreaker.
Roasted Crispix are pretty good.
Oh no.
But anyway, yeah. Let's get back to it.
Okay, so as of recording, this is kind of a broad question. I just want to know your thoughts in general. As of recording, today is February 2nd.
Groundhog Day! Woo!
Yeah, Groundhog's Day.
Didn't see a shadow.
Okay, I'm glad you did the research, because I didn't. Because
I didn't.
I
I
for
just got told, hey, by the way, you didn't see a shadow. I was like, oh,
ah
cool.
wait, so that means that winter is ending sooner.
Yes, we're getting early spring.
Cool. Okay. Well, I want to know your thoughts in general on Groundhog's Day. Did you think it was super cool when you were a kid, or were you just like, this is the weirdest thing ever? Do you have any specific Groundhog's Day memories? Anything?
I don't think I have really any, like,
Should it be a federal holiday?
I mean, maybe. I don't I don't know. I feel like the big thing is, though, I mean, it was cool and I learned about it, but I don't know. It was just kind of there and it was like, woo, groundhog, yay. And then
Yeah.
there's a movie like Jack Frost or whatever. And then, like, there's some stuff about Groundhog Day in there. And it's interesting. But,
Wait, are you talking about the movie Groundhog's Day?
so the movie, like, Jack Frost.
Oh,
And there's a little bit about Groundhog Day, but it's an interesting movie. I think it's called Jack.
yeah.
With Groundhog Day. Ground.
Have you seen the actual movie Groundhog's Day?
No, I have no.
Because that's actually a really funny movie.
So it's called Jack Frost, but yeah, it's like Groundhog Day in it, and it's confusing to me, but
Yeah. Well, I used to I used to think Groundhog's Day was pretty cool for no particular reason. I was just like, "Oh, wow. This groundhog can determine whether summer or winter is coming soon." And I always used to root for winter to be longer because where I've always lived, it's always been scorching hot. So the longer it stays winter, I don't mind. Even though selfishly, for all the people up north that are just like dying by the time February rolls around and are like, please make this suffering end. Um, Literally, the only thing like the only significant life event I think I can think of is I want to say when I was in like middle school, I think my eye exam that I got like my first pair of glasses was on Groundhog's Day because I feel like I remember like specifically thinking like, hey, it's Groundhog's Day. Like it's zero correlation, but the groundhog made me have bad eyesight now is what I'll blame it on. I'm just kidding. Um yeah. That's it for Groundhog's Day. What's your icebreaker?
mine is, what is your favorite Valentine's Day candy?
Oh man.
If you
Well,
say Reese's Hearts, I might cry.
that's actually not where my mind went at first, but
Okay.
I mean, those are great too. I love Lindor chocolate. Dark chocolate.
Yeah.
That's the first thing I thought of. I mean, that's not specifically Valentine's Day. Like, you can get those
Right.
any time for the most part. Mm, I don't know. I'm like blanking on what Valentine's Day candies there even are. That's kind of sad. I don't know. Any assorted chocolate. I mean, Valentine's Day pretty much just makes me think of chocolate. So, yeah, pretty much any kind of, I mean, like, any kind of, like, those assorted hearts that have, like,
I was gonna ask about the hearts, the conversation hearts, if you like them.
oh, yeah, those, I mean, they're kind of fun.
Yeah.
They're not, like, my favorite thing ever, but, I mean, I'll have a few. So, yeah. This is the time that they'll do like there's like pink M&Ms. That's kind of
Yeah.
fun. Uh yeah. I don't know. That's about it. Oh, Ghirardelli does some chocolate hearts too. You really can't go wrong with Ghirardelli.
I like the Dove chocolate hearts a lot.
Oh yeah.
Um,
What I don't like is that they start putting this stuff out before Christmas has even
oh
happened.
no, yes, I hated that. I think I went to the store on like Christmas Eve, like Christmas Eve, and they already had Valentine's Day stuff out, and like all the Christmas stuff was taken down almost. And I was like,
Yeah.
Christmas hasn't even happened yet.
Oh, you know what I haven't done though?
What?
Valentine's Day squishmallow hunting, because the Valentine squish are kind of a big deal.
Well, it was a Valentine squish that was my first squish and got me addicted. So,
yeah.
yeah.
Although I'm kind of on a like no buying squishmallows this year thing. It wasn't really a resolution, but it was kind of like a I'm not going to buy any unless I'm like really really want it. It was so funny last month cuz now it's February. One day I just like made a comment to my roommate, I haven't bought any squishmallows this year. And she was like, it's been 10 days.
Yeah.
I was like, I know, it's so impressive. I can go in the store and not even walk over to the squishmallow section. It's great. But a little hunt, it wouldn't hurt anyone. If, it happens to happen.
I feel like a candy I kind of associate with Valentine's Day would be Fun Dip. Because a lot of people would do Fun Dip. Like when I was in elementary school, Fun Dip was one of the big, because you do like the whole Valentine thing and you give people Valentines, and some people do too.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Fun Dip, I feel like I associate with Valentine's Day, kind of Halloween, but more Valentine's. So, but and then also, like I said, the Dove hearts I really like.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Fun Dip are kind of like a go-to for the little goodie bag things.
Yeah.
I I associate Fun Dip, this is kind of funny, with Chuck E. Cheese because when I went there as a kid, you can't get like anything really. I mean, unless you spend like who knows how much money, you don't get very many tickets at the end, right?
Yeah.
So you could just get some little meaningless toys, or you could stock up on that Fun Dip.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And pixie sticks, I think.
I
those were
never really was allowed to eat pixie sticks. But
oh, I didn't have them very much, but I remember one time when I was a kid, my neighbor, like, she got like this massive pack. I mean, just like box of pixie sticks. And so she was just handing them out.
Oh,
I was about to say handing them out like candy, but like literally handing them out because they were candy. And we were just having a field day with the pixie sticks. That was, yeah, it can get bad with kids. It can, yeah. Yeah, I don't have any other thoughts on
don't either.
Valentine's Day candy, so.
Which brings us to our next section of today's show. What have you been playing? So, Maddie, what have you been playing since we last spoke?
This is really sad. Almost nothing. So we had around last recording was the last Splatfest, and I played like a lot of that Splatfest, and then I hadn't played Splatoon since until a few days ago. I hopped on when Mute Dog was streaming and did some turf war, so that was fun. I tried to stream. Was it a week ago? I guess it was a week ago. No, it wasn't. It was like 2 weeks ago.
Oh yeah, and then it like failed.
Yeah, little behind the scenes. I may have realized I had forgotten about this really important thing called a capture card.
Oh yeah. That might cause issues.
Yeah. So, trying to stream without a capture card is probably impossible. No. I tried seeing if there was any way, and I didn't. I was like, yeah, probably not. So, and then I had a second issue on top of that, because I was like, well, we can just chat in the Discord and play games that way and at least do something.
Right.
Well, the dang Wi-Fi, okay, because I was not in my normal location for where I like normally play my Switch, and there's like a firewall or something, but it will not connect to the Wi-Fi, and I do not know how to fix it. Like the Switch will not communicate with the Wi-Fi, and I don't know. Like it says it's connected, but then it actually doesn't connect with it, and I don't know.
Like, does it connect to the router and just not the internet?
Okay, so in my like where I live, I have a router, right? But where I was a different building.
Oh.
But to be vague, that's like super vague for listeners. I was in another building, so don't stalk me.
Okay, so okay, yeah.
But
that's a shame.
But yeah, I haven't figured out. I think next time what I'll try to do is see if I can run an Ethernet cable.
Oh.
But yeah.
Like an OLED dock.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So I think I'm going to try doing that, but I'm also what I was planning on starting probably a week from now. So listeners can know I'm planning about probably next weekend is going to be the goal, but I'm going to start a new Animal Crossing island. So, and stay tuned on what the theme of that is, but Animal Crossing does not need Wi-Fi on the Switch, so if everything else can communicate with the Wi-Fi, it's fine.
Right.
So that's, I don't know, for now I'll do that. I mean, I'd like to be able to, like, stream games that do use Wi-Fi. Like, that would be nice. But for now, we'll figure it out. But during that, I was testing out games to see if anything worked because I was trying to figure out what the problem was. And so this is really sad, but I got on Switch Sports, and then I was like, this is also sad. I had not tried the golf since it came out, which was like
Oh.
2 years ago or something, like a year and a half ago, probably. I
Yep.
hadn't tried the golf. You don't have Switch Sports, do you?
Nope.
No, you don't. Probably for the best, just stick with Wii Sports, honestly. But I was like, it's working. No, it wasn't. I was playing against CPUs. Gosh dang it. Because when you play a sport for the first time, it's like to teach you the game it does against CPUs, which I very quickly realized. But I was like,
Right.
you got me. Because I remember the same thing happening when the game was new and people were like, oh my gosh, I'm amazing. Like, all the online people are so bad at this. And then you're like, oh, never mind.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Then you actually start playing with other people.
Yeah.
And you get
So
humbled real quickly.
yeah. Yeah. So I have not tried playing the golf against real people. I don't really care right now, but I mean, it's a fun thing to have, I guess. But yeah, I cannot think of anything at the moment. So I'm gonna say that's Splatoon and Switch Sports Golf against CPUs.
Nice. So I have been I did Splatfest, and I did a fair amount of Splatfest, and I'm so confused how the Splatfest works. With everything, which actually I just realized that maybe we could talk a little bit. I'm not gonna say this in news, I don't think, but yeah, Solo ended up winning and like destroying everybody.
Yeah,
I don't know if
it's
we
ridiculous.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't think we discussed it.
No, I don't. I don't think
But
we've
we didn't
podcasted
discuss it
since.
because we were recording as the Splatfest ended. I mean, no, maybe we did say it because we got the results in well. No, it was like right after we finished.
I don't
Anyways,
think.
yeah.
Yeah,
Solo won.
it's
I
ridiculous.
destroyed every solo team I played against.
I
So
didn't play against any.
I didn't play against any in like 1v in the 4v4s. And then in Tricolor, I played against them a couple times, but they always lost. And so
Yeah,
I was just I don't get how the Splatfests work. Because every time it's like, oh, they won. I'm like,
I think there's some kind of
what?
advantage for the minority because a lot of times it's like the two other teams get pitted against each other so much
Right.
that I mean, Solo was probably playing against majority family, I would guess.
Right.
But I don't know because on Discords I think on both teams no one was seeing Solo.
Yeah.
So I don't know. So if I guess like theoretically in this situation there's so few solo players.
No, that's not true though, because Solo destroyed in every single category.
Oh yeah.
42% of votes were for Solo.
Oh yeah.
So I'm like,
Oh
there's
man.
no way that it was just them not having as many people. I don't know. Maybe they were just playing against themselves, so they ended up just getting points either way. But it's just confusing how they set up the Splatfest, and I feel like they need to have a better system.
I think so. I was on Friends and I think I had at least a couple matches that was against my own team though too.
Yeah, same. I think we
So
were playing together and that happened.
yeah. I don't know. Who knows?
Anyway, yeah.
Yeah. It's weird.
I also been playing some Breath of the Wild. but which is interesting because like Tears of the Kingdom, its hype has kind of died, and so I've been returning to Breath of the Wild and starting a new playthrough, and that's been fun.
Is it weird playing it after Tears of the Kingdom?
A little, but to some degree, I missed Cryonis and stasis, like true stasis, and some of the other things so much. And I do like having Cryonis is the big thing I missed. I still miss in Tears of the Kingdom. So having that back was really nice, and I liked it. Um,
I wonder if they did that
but
on purpose, like to give Breath of the Wild like something for
some
to make them both.
replayability.
Yeah, I guess. I
Yeah.
don't know.
I also like all the weapons not being all ugly looking. Because I know it's to some extent just a visual thing, but I hate the weapons being like dirty and everything in Tears of the Kingdom. I get that it's because, the circumstances and everything, but it just doesn't sit well with me. And then the way the Master Sword looks, I don't care for it much either in Tears of the Kingdom.
I'm in my brain I'm imagining like some kind of meme that's like the aesthetic isn't right.
But it isn't! And I don't really. And also, Link's arm, it's kind of worn off on me. And I like Link with a
Yeah.
normal arm better.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Link needs two arms, two normal arms to be attractive, apparently.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying. And also, I don't care for long hair Link too much. I really don't. I
Wow.
like him better
She's
having.
picky.
I am not picky. I'm just saying. He does still look cute with his long hair, but I just prefer him with the ponytail because the way it is, it's just doesn't look well taken care of.
I've exposed the real reason that she's back to playing regular Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, it's because Link's cuter. He doesn't have this absolutely messed up arm and this ugly hairstyle.
Oh my gosh, I just thought of another. If you know that if you don't love me at my, you don't deserve me at my.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
that's funny.
um, and then also, surprise, surprise, I've been playing Genshin Impact and Honkai Star Rail. I got all caught up in the story on Honkai Star Rail, so I'm happy about that. There's an event
Wow.
starting today, I think, for Genshin Impact, which is Lantern Rite, which is basically based off of Chinese New Year. It takes place in the region based off of China and stuff. But I'm very excited about it. And also, I cried again playing it, so
Because of the
that
story,
was great. Yeah, it was story related. It was very sad and emotional.
or
Um,
was it because you didn't pull a character you
that wasn't it.
desperately
I
needed,
actually did pull a character I wanted today, and I was I
and
pulled him twice,
you cried
meaning
from
I
joy?
have like a C1. Yeah. Well, no, I was crying sad because of the sad cutscene. I was
Oh,
also happy though because I drew the character I wanted, and I drew him twice within 3 pulls, which doesn't happen normally. So I was very happy about it. I still want the one character though that's like a 5-star, and haven't pulled her. I didn't pull the last character I wanted. It's fine. I'm fine. I refuse to spend money on this game. So, but then I have to play more, get more of the like. It's like, do I sacrifice my sanity or my money? So my sanity, obviously.
wow.
But I mean, I think I did play some Ring Fit and some fitness boxing still. Well, Oh, and then on the VR, I played this game called Sports Scramble. Really fun.
Sports Scramble?
Sports Scramble. Yeah, what it is you can play baseball, tennis, or bowling, but sometimes, like, the tennis ball will become a fish, or your racket in tennis can become a fish. And then if it's both fish, you get, like, a bonus and stuff. Or it can be, like, ping pong stuff, or, like, a pool noodle and a beach ball, or a cricket bat and a cricket ball, and it just is really fun, and it changes, or you can have like a discus, or the net can be raised in tennis, and then bowling, it's like all these different designs for the lane, and one has like a loop-de-loop and stuff. It's a really fun game. And also my sister just recently got a game on the Oculus. And by recently, I mean like 30 minutes ago. And she's playing that right now, I'm pretty sure. And I'm gonna be playing it, but it's it's the same world as this really fun mobile game I played when I was a bit younger called Cookie Run. Which I do really like it, but it's like gingerbread cookies and all this. But it's like you get to become the gingerbread cookie in the VR thing. It's like a whole story, and it looks really fun. So, I'll probably be playing that sometime this weekend. But, so yeah, that's been fun.
I need to come visit and try all of your VR games.
You do, and you need to try my N64.
Yeah. Because the only VR game that I've played is Beat Saber, which, don't get me wrong, it's super fun.
Yeah, we have Beat Saber.
But after a while, it's like, okay, yeah. I get it. Although, because my roommate has an Oculus and stuff, so like I've gotten to play on that a little bit, and nice. So I've tried some songs on expert mode, and I'm not good. I'll do it over and over and over again until I'm like, I'm done with this.
Yeah, I can do a couple on hard mode. I haven't fully done expert on any yet, though.
Yeah.
VR's really cool and really fun.
Yeah.
Next up, reviews. Which we have one over on Audible/Amazon Podcasts from about over a month ago that I finally found and was able to uncover. This review is titled Entertaining to Listen to, and also Great People. And it has 5 stars in all 3 categories that you can give it on Audible, which is overall 5 stars, performance 5 stars, and story 5 stars. You love our 5 stars. So currently we have a full 5-star rating over on Audible because we only have 1 review on there. So, winning!
Yeah.
But this is what the lovely reviewer says. I like how freeform this podcast is. They go off on random tangents about everything from roles to movies. It's definitely high effort, and you can tell that they make each episode as good as possible. They're also just amazing people, from their inclusive Discord to them being willing to guest on my own show a couple of times. Go listen, no matter if you're a girl, a boy, or somewhere in between, highly recommend. And then - Presto the Magnificent. So, thank you, Presto.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. Go leave us more 5-star reviews.
Yes, I love from everything from roles to movies. I want to know what someone reading that out of context would be like. Roles?
Roles? Go watch our Thanksgiving 2022 episode.
Yeah.
Isabella's a cranberry sauce. Best line of the whole podcast.
Yeah. I made that whole little video song thing. I think
Yep.
I don't know what that was like 6 months later at like 2 a.m. I was just like that was man, this is so off topic. I was looking at like yesterday, I was like looking back on like the YouTube videos I made last year and I was like, what is this channel? Like what what am I doing?
We did a little bit of everything last year.
I really did.
Yeah.
Oh man.
But
Do we want to get into news?
yeah. Next up, news. So first we got a Princess Peach Showtime trailer, which showed us a couple more power-ups that everyone's favorite princess will be receiving. Such as she's gonna be a cowgirl and a ninja, in addition to the ones we already saw where she's a chef, a detective, and a kung fu artist. Or a karate artist. Oh, and then Sword Fighter Peach. We also still have Sword Fighter Peach. Yeah, Kung Fu Peach. But yeah. We're getting all sorts of peaches.
This trailer is making me look forward to this game a lot more because like at first I was like this sounds cool, but after this I'm like, oh, there's like it's really interesting and it's going to be something that we've never like we haven't had Peach star in a game since like there was a DS game. I never played it, so I don't really know anything about it. But this is the first like real like dedicated to Peach game, which is cool. And that she gets like all these different power-ups and there's all the like the gameplay is going to be pretty interesting, it looks like. So, I'm excited. It looks like it's going to be fun.
Yep, it looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. And then also they announced that with Princess Peach, they're going to be releasing a set of pastel pink Joy-Cons on the same day that the Peach game releases. So, very excited about that.
I love them so much. When I immediately respond to something in all caps, that is my pinnacle of stop making me want to buy things so badly, Nintendo.
Yeah.
They put them with the tulips, the pink tulips, and it's the most beautiful thing.
Yep.
And also, I'm a little bit biased to consoles these kind of colors because my very first DS was a DSi. I don't have it anymore, but it was this shade of pink. This beautiful pink. And so I think pink consoles, and I think it's great. So yeah. Will I get them? Probably not, because I really don't need more Joy-Cons, but like just like honestly if I had unlimited money, I would get all the pastel Joy-Cons because I just think they're really nice.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Next up, Legend of Zelda concert. Happening. It's a fully recorded concert that will be dropping on February 9th of this year. I'm probably going to tune into it.
Do we know what time it's
launched
at?
as a premiere on YouTube. I think it's it might be in the state thing. No, 5 a.m. PT. So 6, 7, 8 PT. 8 ET. Oh, that's a bit.
I mean, I'll already be awake.
I'll be awake as well. It's a Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be awake. If I probably won't have time, sadly.
I'll be like,
But
sorry guys, I gotta go watch this Zelda
yeah,
concert. You guys keep doing your thing. I gotta go.
yep.
Or I'll just have my headphones in. They'll be like, what are you listening to? I'll be like, a live Zelda concert at 7 in the morning. What else would I be doing?
Yeah.
But this will be cool. I love orchestrated Zelda music.
Same. Like orchestrated any music though, honestly. But
I mean, yeah. But for me, when it comes to like video game music, I love orchestrated or jazz renditions are always my go-to. I listen to a lot of like Zelda and Pokemon instrumental. So yeah.
next up, we got a trailer and a release date for Side Order. The new trailer didn't really reveal all too much more what we did get in the old trailer, but like I said, gave us a release date. It's coming. Side Order is coming out on Thursday, February 22nd. So exactly a month before we get Princess Peach.
Okay.
But so I already have the expansion pass. I got it for Christmas. So I'm probably going to be playing this day one potentially. I think it would also be really fun to stream it, but
does this come with the NSO?
no, Side Order does not come with NSO, sadly.
Okay.
But yeah, it looks really fun.
Yeah.
Next up, bit of a hot topic right now, but Pokemon with guns.
Oh yeah.
Everyone's talking about it. Pokemon even started like trying to put it down because I think it's like 2 million downloads.
I saw something like it was at like 19 million players.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I know it's gone like extremely high.
Oh, I was about to get into my tangent, but also
first
be real
we kind of have to announce what we're talking about.
And we have to announce and smile for a picture.
Oh, be real.
Yes.
Best time for it to go off.
For real.
But everyone's talking about it. Pow World. I have not played it. So
I have not played it. I have seen a couple streams of it, like put on in the background, so not like full attention.
Right.
So at first I was like, I don't know about this. I've listened to quite a few conversations. In general, the company behind this is a little controversial. If you look at their past game, they've made one that is, I would say, very much a ripoff of Breath of the Wild.
Okay.
And apparently their president has stated that he supports AI art, and also I don't quote my words, but there's something about how like creativity or originality is not their main goal or something. So there's some controversial stuff.
Yeah.
However, seeing the game, it's not, the gameplay itself is not Pokemon, I would say. Even maybe even something like Legends Arceus, it's not. Like, it's the Pokemon designs, I would say, are the controversial part, because there's some that just very much like they're like so much so that people, like, rumors were going around that they're just like straight up like taking Pokemon models I don't think that's true. Like, and also people on Twitter were like telling Pokemon like, "Oh, you guys need to sue or whatever, like the Pokemon company needs to sue." But like what I've been hearing that like people have been saying is Nintendo and the Pokemon company, they love suing when they think their IP is in danger. So if they thought their IP was in danger, they would have done something by now and they would have shut it down because that's what they do. But this is quite different, almost on a disturbing level. There's some things that I'm like, I don't know about this. You can attack Pokemon, like the beginning of the game. I saw like the character, you get like this stick that looks like a baseball bat, and you're just like chucking the first Pokemon. It like looks like a Wooloo, like a two-legged Wooloo, basically.
Yeah.
And you just like whack it until it's like almost dead, and then throw a sphere at it.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, okay, that's not disturbing at all. But I saw the Nintendo pals playing it a little bit because pals play Pal World is so fitting
But
for the brand. And but yeah, they were like doing like dungeons. It was like 4 of them, I think, 3 or 4 of them, I forget. But they were able to like play together and do missions and stuff in ways that like you just can't. Like Scarlet and Violet, yeah, you can be in like the same world, but you can't. And you can do raids, but you can't go take down bosses together or do something like. So this is kind of more like
Impact.
I don't really know what did you say?
No, I was saying it's just not, you're like you can defeat bosses and do quests together. That's all like aspects that Genshin Impact has, which is interesting.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I guess like you could say it's more like maybe like an MMO or something. Like, I mean, Genshin's probably a good comparison. I haven't played a lot of games like that, but honestly, like seeing this game, like it does look fun. Unfortunately, I don't really have a way to play it. At least not an easy way to play it. And it's probably not being ported to the Switch.
Probably not.
I mean, people say like I haven't played Hogwarts Legacy yet, but people are like that was a miracle port. So
yeah,
but maybe the next system, because who knows at this point.
The big thing with Power World I was saying is how like this is what Pokemon could be, and the fact Nintendo isn't doing this and like having it to be this clean and nice and having this much capabilities, it's like people are really starting to be like, oh, Nintendo's kind of slacking and just Pokemon's turning into more of a money grab, which we kind of have discussed like Scarlet.
Yeah. I think that's been a big conversation at this point since Sword and Shield. I think it really became relevant Scarlet and Violet. I mean, this game looks unbelievable compared almost any game looks unbelievable compared to Scarlet and Violet from a graphics standpoint. I mean, I didn't get the DLC because I heard if anything it only ran worse, and I was like, well, that doesn't. That point, like, that just doesn't really sound enjoyable at that point. But I don't think. I think Pal World. I think a big reason it is so successful right now is because, like you're saying, it is doing some things that people have been wanting Pokemon to do. From it's a little bit more survival based, and it's got more like crafting, and then it's got more like of a multiplayer thing. And so, and it's obviously it's a little bit darker. I mean, also you can catch people. I don't know if you knew about that, but there's like jokes about the game like supporting slavery because you can like capture people, which obviously they don't, but it's just like a game mechanic of I don't know how or why.
There's mods in like there's Pokemon game things where it's like you're the Pokemon and you're catching and fighting with people.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
reverse
So,
Pokemon.
and then, like you said, Pokemon with guns. So, there's some more violent aspects to this game as well.
Just a feel.
So, I guess in some ways this is kind of like the mature Pokemon that some people have been wanting. I don't think this is even close to what the Pokemon company wants Pokemon to be, which is why
Exactly.
I don't think they're ever the furthest they're veering off the track is like Legends Arceus.
Yeah.
From a gameplay perspective, that isn't just a spin-off. I mean, I think
Right.
it'd be cool if they made a Pokemon game that was taking aspects from this. Maybe a little less dark, maybe without the weapons. They
Yeah.
definitely would not make it to where the people were attacking the Pokemon themselves, because that is a little I mean, imagine making an Pokemon anime adaptation of that. That'd be so horrible. Like,
I mean, they did kind of attack the Pokemon a little in a few of the animes, I feel like, but I don't know
kind
if it
of,
was to this level, though.
kind of. But yeah.
Yeah.
So it's interesting for sure.
Next up, we have some more Nintendo Switch 2.0 rumors. Apparently, it's dropping this year, and it's going to have an LCD screen, which I think you may have, like, said something in Discord, but hoping that there's, like, an OLED version dropped alongside the LCD version.
I'm
But
just confused. Why
I
would
know,
they
I'm
go
so
back to an
confused.
LCD? That doesn't
Yeah,
make any sense to me.
right.
Like, what's the benefit? Because the OLED is like, I think OLED screens have become the standard. Like,
Yeah,
why do we need it looks so much better. Like, you compare the regular Switch to the Switch OLED, and it's like, even apart from, like, obviously the screen being bigger makes a difference, but
yeah,
it's just so much more vibrant, and it's like
yeah.
the lighting's better, and the screen just looks nicer, and it's just like, I don't I I find this rumor kind of hard to believe.
Yeah.
I could see I could definitely see the next one. I think at this point, I don't know about the end of this year. I I'm I'm gonna stake it down now. I feel like we could see March next year. I feel like they could do the March release again with the Switch 2.
I could see that. I could definitely see that.
But yeah.
Um, Next up, Universal Epic Universe Super Nintendo Land looks epic. All of Universal Epic Universe looks epic. I'm going there in 2025. Hopefully. I don't care. I really want to go and just be able to, like, do everything. Um, but yeah, just
So
everything looks
this is
epic.
okay, so I actually forgot to look at this. This is like a whole separate park, right?
Yes, it's going to be separate from Islands of Adventure and Studios. I think it's actually
Okay,
in a bit different location as well.
when did they announce this?
It was like a year ago they announced that they were building the whole separate Epic Universe. I think it was last summer actually. But they
Okay.
announced that they were going to build the whole Epic Universe thing, and it was going to have How to Train Your Dragon, classic monsters, another Harry Potter world, and then Super Nintendo Land.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, that makes sense because I literally just went to Universal, you know that. And like, they aren't like, I don't see advertisements for this. So I'm just kind of like confused. Like,
Oh,
maybe because it's only well, it's a year away though too. So it's like, I don't
yeah.
know. But also, where? Orlando is like, where's the space coming from? Like, where is their space coming from? Because, I mean, I think Universal Islands of Adventure and Volcano Bay, it's like, they're all like a good. Volcano Bay is like a little bit further, but they're all like connected. And like the hotel and the bus system and everything. So I'm just like conceptualizing like because where would I have like I didn't see this under construction somewhere and the sound's pretty big, so I'm like, where is this where is this coming from?
You were like, yeah, just there for Rock the Universe.
Yeah.
But
so yeah, but that's I mean that's gonna be really cool. To see what they have to do. Obviously, I'm the most excited for Super Nintendo World, of course.
Yeah.
But
Obviously.
it'll be How to Train Your Dragon, like that getting a whole
dragon. I'm super excited about that too.
That's pretty great.
Took long enough.
Right? And I'm like, okay. I mean, I love Harry Potter, so I mean, I'm not gonna be upset.
They have to put a Harry Potter world in every single location.
Yeah.
It's Harry Potter. That's how they get all their money. Is half of the people just go to Universal for Harry Potter World and just spend the whole day there. How, I do not know. But
spend like 5 hours in line for Hagrid's still, like 5 years later.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy.
Next, we got another trailer for Mario vs. Donkey. I think this one also provided a release date with it.
Mario vs. Donkey Kong like coming out like this month, I think.
Yeah.
And there's a demo from what I heard. I believe there's a demo. Wait.
Yeah, it's coming out February. There is a demo. No, yeah, there's a demo available as of, right now. It's coming out the 16th. I think we talked it had a release date announced last time we recorded.
That's crazy. The original came out 20. The original came out 20 years ago.
That's great. I haven't played the original, so.
I have not played I have played the first one on the DS. I think it's what's it called?
Like Mini Mayhem.
Miniland Mayhem.
Yeah.
Yeah. I really enjoyed that one.
I need to play it. I just haven't.
Yeah.
So. Next up, if you're not playing Mario vs. Donkey Kong on the 16th, then from February 16th to the 18th. So, I'm curious to see if people play the Splatfest or Mario vs. Donkey Kong that weekend, if that has any impact on one or the either. But it's, what is your favorite day of the weekend? Friday, Saturday, or Sunday? Personally, I think Saturday because I don't have school. I don't have church and stuff. I just get to have a whole day of doing nothing but chilling.
I would agree on the days that is actually the case, which sometimes I feel like is few and far between. I feel sometimes, a lot of times, I feel like the whole weekend is a blur, but probably Saturday. I do enjoy Sundays because, get to see friends and people at church. So I do enjoy that. But as far as having the whole day, I do agree. Also, it's really the only day ever that I get to sleep in.
Sunday's like the day I don't get to sleep in because I wake up at 7 o'clock to go do worship team.
So. I was saying Saturday.
Oh, Saturday, yeah. Saturday's like, the only day. I thought you were, sorry. Yeah. So, Saturday's, the only day I get to sleep in. So.
Yeah.
But Sunday also is usually when I grind homework and record and podcast editing. So,
Oh,
I mean, I get to watch
she's like,
football on Sunday, but not anymore.
she's like, this
Wait.
podcast is the reason that I can't enjoy my Sundays.
No, it's also me procrastinating doing homework I should be doing on Fridays. Usually I wait, which I did do my homework today. I was so happy with myself because now I really do get to relax.
Oh, there you go.
I do still have to edit, but
Oh.
which I just realized this Splatfest is during Okay, wait, no, it's not Super Bowl weekend. I was about to be like, is this Super? No, it's not. It's the week before Super Bowl weekend.
Oh.
I have my priorities straight.
Oh. I think it would be fun to play the Splatfest while watching the Super Bowl. It's like a double celebration.
Ooh, yeah. I mean, I remember Super Bowl 50. I just played like Super Kirby Party or something.
What?
It was like a Super Mario Party, but it was with Kirby characters. I think. And
I do not know what you're talking about, but
I don't know if I'm like losing. I swear, I'm gonna look it up now. Kirby Party.
You're like hallucinating Nintendo games into existence. Yeah, Super Kirby Party.
No.
Was it on the Switch?
No, it was the Switch didn't exist yet.
Wait, when was Super? I don't even know. What Super Bowl are we on now?
Okay, maybe it was like some other party game
this year.
No, it was Sonic.
Oh, 50.
It's 57 this year.
Oh, okay, that makes more sense. Okay. So 7 years ago, was it on the 3DS?
No, it was on the Wii U.
The Wii? The Wii U?
Yeah.
Was there a Kirby Nintendo Land game? I don't think so.
No. Oh gosh. Kirby.
There was Canvas Curse. Or
maybe it was the Wii.
Where's Flightsy when we need him?
Yeah.
Tell us the Super Kirby Party.
If you're listening, please tell us if there is a party Kirby game. Maybe it was Sonic. Maybe it was Sonic.
There's a Sonic party game?
Presto, if you're listening, tell me if there's a Sonic
Are you talking about Mario in the Olympics? Mario and Sonic at the Olympics?
No, it wasn't Mario at the Olympics. It was like a Mario Party game, but it was either Kirby or Sonic. Flightsy also knows a lot about Sonic, so Flightsy, tell us, please. I'm losing my mind. Maybe I'm having Mandela effect. I don't know. It was 7 years ago. Maybe I should just ask them. But anyways, Sonic the Hedgehog 3, the movie, we got a trailer. Not a trailer, but like a little teaser for that. It's coming out in December of 2024, so Christmas release. Woo!
Did you see a Sonic game just got announced as well? I'm gonna try to find it. It was in a group chat that we're in. They were the off the wall folks were kind of freaking out and probably blowing up your phone. I'm trying to find. It has to do with. I was about to say it has to do with Shadow, but that's the movie. Where did this go? Oh yeah, because then I have like barely played any Sonic games, so like Presto's giving me the rundown of all the Sonic games I need to play, and I'm like, I don't know, but maybe Sonic X Shadow Generation. Hold on, let me.
Oh yeah, I saw that too.
I can send this to you if you want, but it was
Sonic X Shadow Generation.
I know, literally.
It looks fun.
But it's not Nintendo, so we don't care. It's not coming out on the Switch, so Not my problem.
How about we get into
It's like Frontiers did. Maybe.
Yeah.
Oh.
Let's get into our next segment. If you're done.
Okay.
A segment we haven't done in a year. Over a year, I think. Make you play. So, Maddie and I have both chosen games that the other has to play. Maddie, would you like to hear what you will be having to play, or would you like to tell me first?
Well, Big Man would like to I'm just kidding. I'm back. Big Man's a little bit excited about
I can see
about what what I have for you. If you're ready. Okay. You're about to be like, wait a second, because you've already played this game that we've already talked about today and all the time, called Splatoon 3. Okay. But you have not really played a whole lot of the ranked in Splatoon.
Oh no. No.
This is my favorite part. I'm gonna be extremely nice. Okay? I'm assuming you're at a C- right now.
Yeah.
I want you in at least one rank. I'm gonna say this is really, really generous. You just have to make it up to a C. Goal C+.
C+? I was thinking you were gonna say B- or something. At least get me out of the water.
I'm being really realistic with you.
Okay, so C+.
C+.
Hey,
I think you can do it.
I think I can do it too. Clam Blitz grind, here I come.
Oh, you're choosing Clam Blitz?
It has a football. I am amazing at football.
What about tower control? Get on a winning. Honestly, just get on a winning streak on one of these for like a couple days. And did we even discuss how long are we giving ourselves? Like 2 months? A month?
I think 2 months.
2 months.
Yeah, I'd say 2 months.
That's like 4 episodes ish.
So I'll just put on here April 2nd.
Okay.
Sweet.
I'm scared.
So mine is that you must play. You're always talking about how much you want to do it. So
no.
I'm forcing you. You have to play Animal Crossing New Horizons, and you have to reach a 3-star town and get all the buildings.
I'm just about to start an Animal Crossing Island.
Well, now you have to.
Oh.
You don't have a choice anymore.
Oh. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, all buildings, 3-star town.
2 months? I can do that. Yeah.
No.
So, New Horizons, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Woo!
Okay. Okay, well, while we're talking about that, then should I just say now what I was planning on making the theme?
Sure.
Introducing. We bring it up on the podcast every now and then. This elusive imaginary land called the Gamer Girl headquarters.
Oh my gosh. I think you've talked to me about this before.
Yeah, I think I did.
So, Gamer Girl headquarters. Yeah, it's gotta be good.
Oh, yeah. So, anything you've imagined about it,
Yeah.
from our very detailed descriptions. I don't know
Yes.
why we're doing this with our hands right now. We're
The
like
black void.
we're like Black Void, like woo.
Woo.
Yeah. Okay. I'm
Sweet.
excited.
Woo. Me too. Clamplet. Okay. Oh no.
If you need
Rainmaker?
some help, if you need a team for your ranked matches, just let me know.
You're gonna help me.
I might have to. Not that I'm really any better. We're not gonna talk about my rank.
D.
I just invent D. There's no D in
You're
the game,
so
and
bad.
I break the code. Oh my gosh.
Okay.
No, what we need to do is get every now and then I get Rachel aka Mud to team up, and she's like an S plus or something. So, and it's so funny when you form a room, she'll like join you with all of your like C's, and it's really funny.
Yeah. I do like
Yeah.
that you can still play with people of higher.
Yeah.
Yeah, next up. Questions. We have a couple questions today. Starting with one from Octoboy. Which Nintendo characters would you go on a date with? Who would you absolutely not go on a date with? Note, additional stipulation added from Presto the Magnificent. Do like a top 3 draft, where if one of you picks a character, the other can't take them. So, Maddie and I are going to pick our top 3 people we would go on a date with, and then our top 3 which we would absolutely not go.
So I think I need to go first so that I can't steal someone from you because I need to steal your favorite person, obviously.
I feel like I should go. Who?
Tingle.
Tingle? Sure, yeah. Go ahead.
No, if that's not my.
Okay, let's go. Do we want to go 1, 2, 3, or like 3, 2, 1?
Oh, probably 3, 2, 1, I guess.
For like our So we'll go 3, 2, 1 for best, and then 3, 2, 1 for worst as well.
Okay. Do you want to go first for real? Because I haven't actually thought about this very hard.
Because, like, I think the one person I'm thinking of, that I think you're thinking of, I kind of want to save to be my number 1.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. So, yeah. I'm just like,
let's look at. You know what? You can't go wrong with Fire Emblem characters.
So, do you want to go first then for your number 3, or?
Okay, let's look at. Hold on. What? You know, I'm gonna say my number 3 is Ike because he fights for his friends. So
no, that's a great reason.
He would probably fight for his more than friends.
But you also get no sympathy from him.
That's when he's in the fight. Valid point, but I think that's when he's in combat and not the relationship situation.
My number 3, I think is. So if they're in the Smash roster, but they're not necessarily a Nintendo character, because Is that okay? Are we counting that or
Yeah,
no? Okay.
sure.
So my number 3 is Joker,
Okay.
which I feel like it's a somewhat of an inside joke, but
Joker?
Joker, black hair.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we were up late playing Smash Bros. And
Oh,
one of our friends who had never played Smash Bros. Was like kind of falling for Joker. It was funny.
that was so. Wow, I forgot about that. That that was no, it was really funny because she was like all of the Smash Bros. Or I mean, all of the Fire Emblem, all of the guys,
especially the ones you can make shirtless, like Shulk.
She was like, "Can he be shirtless too?"
That was hilarious. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, so great. Oh yeah. I mean, Joker's a good pick. I mean,
he has a cat, so that's automatic extra points.
oh yeah, obviously.
How about you, Maddie? What's your number 2 character that you would go on a date with?
I feel like I need to like branch out from Fire Emblem, but it would feel wrong to like pick like a non-human. Like
Maddie, are you seriously considering going on a date with Wolf?
No. Hold on. Hold on.
I was
Let me
gonna
think
say
of
Piranha Plant initially. You already got the romantic flowers covered.
Oh my goodness. No, for my number 2, but then who am I gonna I don't know. Okay. I wa- I just
Oh,
thought of character, and I just kind of want to say it because it's so funny.
mm-hmm.
Are you ready?
Sure.
Sidon.
I mean, who wasn't falling for Sidon?
I mean, if we're gonna branch out from humans,
He's still pretty humanoid.
yeah, exactly.
I mean, Nifa and Link had a thing.
Mm-hmm. True.
I was thinking you
So
were gonna
yeah, my
say,
number 2 will be Sidon.
Okay, Sidon. Okay. Okay. I don't know. I feel like my number 2, I'm gonna go with a guy from the Pokemon series.
Oh.
But I don't know. I just feel like he takes care of his family when both of his parents leave. He's kind, caring. He makes the best jelly-filled donuts.
Oh my god.
I think my number 2 is Brock. I think it would be fun to go on a date with him.
Are you sure? Because he's a little bit girl crazy. He might faint actually before the day even starts. He might just like fall over and be like, or I just did a thumbs up. I wasn't even doing anything.
Yeah.
Or yeah, he might faint, or he'll like get on his knees and propose like before you guys have even had a conversation. And I feel like that might be a little uncomfortable for you, but he'd love it. So There you go.
He can cook, takes care of
Mhm.
his family. What more could you want? He's great with kids.
Yeah.
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 So, what's your number one?
I'm gonna be a nice friend and give you your true love. You're welcome.
Woo.
Mine's gonna be a reference to a joke I made a few episodes ago because why not? And I don't really know who my number one is. So also a Pokemon character that is a champion and has a mega, well, in Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, a mega Metagross.
Yep, I know who it is.
Steven Stone,
Ooh.
cause why not?
I know he is kind of cute. I will agree with that.
I mean,
I know.
of the Pokemon characters, I
He
feel
cares
like,
about the world too. He helps the protagonist, save the world.
yeah,
I feel like we all know who my number one is. I feel like it's no surprise. A man from the Legend of Zelda series. The main character, even though his name is not Zelda, even though some people might argue that is the one, the only, Robbie. I'm kidding. No, Link. Link is my number one. But I mean, do I
yeah,
still like him with a weird arm and long hair? Yes. Do I like him better when he doesn't have a weird arm and long hair? Also, yes.
yeah.
So next up are three people we would definitely not want to go on a date with.
Oh yeah, I forgot about this.
Or we can just do one. Do you think we should just do one person we would absolutely not go? Or
Um,
also do a top three? Like,
I do have a character in mind. I could probably think of more.
I feel like you could go from, like, don't want to, but would still be willing to, really don't want to, still be willing to, and then absolutely no way.
Sure. Okay.
So, and we can have the same thing where, like, you pick one, the other person.
Okay.
So,
I have a number 3 if you want, or you can go first this time. Doesn't
okay.
matter.
I think my number 3 is going to be,
You just like them all that much.
no, I have two that I think I'm gonna put as my number 1 and number 2. I don't know, I feel like number 3, I'm gonna put Sephiroth. Because
Okay.
I feel I would be willing, but it's not really up there that I'd want to go on a date with him. But, he kind of
Okay.
destroys worlds. I'm not really into those type of guys. I mean, if he wants
Fair
to
enough.
destroy a world for me out of love, I'll. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But yeah, number 3 is Sephiroth. Like,
Okay.
don't want to go on a date with.
I'm taking a more interesting thought. My number 3 is Shy Guy because, like, the thing is I mean, Shy Guy could be a nice guy, but you don't know.
He's just
He's
too
like
shy.
he's hidden. He's too shy, and also kind of just speaks weird noises that
Yeah.
would probably get annoying after a while.
Yeah.
So, that's That's why I can't do Shy Guy.
Yeah. My number 2 is... I had it. Oh! My number 2 is Ganondorf.
No way.
Why?
I'm being sarcastic.
But, like, I probably wouldn't go on a date with him, but I might. I really don't think I would, but it's like a 1% chance that I would go
Oh,
like a date.
okay.
I don't know. Tears the
What would he
Kingdom
have to do?
Ganondorf,
What would that 1%? What would he have to do?
forced against my will.
Oh, okay.
Or maybe, to like save the world. That
He's
kind
the
of
one
thing.
destroying the world.
But no, if you have to like save the world and you have to go on a date to like
Oh,
distract him, for Link.
okay. Oh. She has hidden motives the whole time.
Yeah. What's your number
You
2? Oh
okay?
wait,
My
yes.
number 2.
What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say, you so you join Ganondorf in air quotes, but then you're like working behind the scenes to like stop him, and then Link comes to like beat the world or save Hyrule,
Yeah.
and then you come out and you've been like, I've been the mastermind the whole time helping you to take down Ganon. And yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know what else I had for that, but that's your little fan fiction for you.
Mm.
You're welcome.
So what's your number 1?
Or
I mean
number
number
2,
2, sorry,
right?
yeah.
Number 2. My number 2 is Wario.
Oh. Oh man. Okay.
Was he your
He
number
was
1?
he was gonna be my number 1. It's fine though, I'll have to come up with somebody else.
I mean, I'm sorry, Wario doesn't really have anything going for him, like
Yeah.
at all.
I mean, he
0.
can repel vampires, but that's kind of
Not not worth it.
it.
Not worth it at all. So, sorry. No Wario for me.
Yeah. Oh gosh, now I have to come up with another number 1. Let's see. Maybe I won't pick a human for this one.
I've been going back and forth on that.
My number 1 would not go on a date with is Ridley. That's what I'm gonna go with. That Ridley would not go on a date with
Okay.
Ridley. I feel like for some
Okay.
obvious reasons, he's a giant dragon. I'm not into that. Um. So if there's any dragons listening who want to try to win me over, sorry. But no, I'm just like, he's also kind of like pure evil. But I feel like
Yeah.
all these people are kind of pure evil who I put on here. But
Yeah, the villains were not into villains.
not into bad boys.
Yeah.
So Maddie, what's your number 1?
My number 1's kind of similar idea. Kind of. King DDD.
Oh, I thought about doing King DDD, yeah. He's not pure evil, though.
No, he's not. He's just whatever species King DDD is, I don't even know. But Yeah, he doesn't know what he's doing. He's like not
Yeah.
pure evil, but kind of obsessed with himself and power and
Yeah.
yeah, basically just way too obsessed with himself. And why do you carry around that huge hammer thing?
Yeah. To strike down your other suitors, obviously.
Yeah. Well, too bad.
um Next. Do you want to read the next one?
Yes. Uh,
Oh, from Monkey.
actually, you can read it. I lost it. I
Oh.
lost it.
You can read the last one.
Okay.
So from Monkey Thunder, which two characters in Ultimate would make the best?
Hmm. Um, back to the Fire Emblem characters we go. 'Cause-
um, there's one ship I've seen done in Smash before that I think would be interesting. Um, but it would be Samus and Snake, and it's kind of one of the fan ships I was gonna do like
ah,
later for I feel like Samus and Snake would be a really cute couple. You know, they're both
yeah,
kind of like very good at what they do. Um, Pretty strong. Uh, I don't know. I just feel like they would make a good.
yeah. Mine is going to be because these two. I guess the fun thing about Ultimate is that they're not in the same world, so there's more options for your choosing who characters are with. I think this would be pretty cool. Rosalina and Sora,
That would be cool. I could see
because
that.
I haven't really played much or any Kingdom Hearts, but I know Sora's kind of magical esque, kind of go into all the different worlds in Kingdom Hearts, and then obviously Rosalina is in space and ruling over her Lumas or whatever. So I feel like their vibes are kind of similar. So I feel like that could work. Yeah. I guess I'll read the next question.
Oh,
If you're,
yeah.
or did you have anything?
No, I didn't have anything else then.
Okay, from Presto the Magnificent, what's the most romantic Nintendo location and why is it Royal Raceway?
I feel
Um,
like Raceway's kind of romantic. I don't feel like it's. I don't know. It has peaches, but I mean, like like flower.
yeah, it's like, I mean, the cherry blossoms, I guess. Kind of.
Yeah, that's what they are.
Um,
And
so
then
I mean,
also
that's a,
like balloon.
it's a standard anime trope, right? The cherry blossom season comes around. Uh, I don't know, it made me think of Mario Kart tracks, but I'm sorry. Nothing is more romantic than taking a stroll in Coconut Mall. Obviously. I'm just
Oh,
kidding. Uh back to Rosalina. I feel like Rosalina's Ice World would be cool. I don't think that's romantic though, but it's just like I don't
yeah.
know. I
I
don't
feel
know. Um romantic Nintendo location. Uh
Personally, I have to go with Lover's Pond in Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. The flowers, the way the sunset looks, if you have it just the right way. But yeah, all the flowers. It's a heart lake. You're supposed to meet your love of your life. It's just a gorgeous place. I'm it's just so romantic.
That's a good pick. I'm trying to think in like Pokemon if there's anywhere that would be nice. Um, let's
Romantic
see.
Pokemon.
Oh, how about that place in Sword and Shield with the glowing mushrooms, like that little town? Um, I, what's it called?
It's I could. I don't know. It's a little creepy to me, but
It's a little scary.
it's a little creepy.
Okay,
It's romantic
Nimbasa
because
City.
you're scared the whole time. But lonely.
No, I was just thinking pretty because there's like the Galarian Ponyta and stuff, but fair enough.
I don't know.
Nimbasa City has a fair and or not
that
fair,
would be
has a Ferris wheel. It's like a theme park kind of themed thing.
that would be cool.
There's that. I I don't know. That's all I'm thinking of.
You also have Melee Garden in Sun and Moon.
Wait. Oh yeah, that'd be good.
That's really
I
romantic.
I found this
I'll share a
article.
photo. But
Yeah, I know exactly where you're talking about that. Yeah, it has all the flowers and I'm looking at this article and it says the Thrifty Mega Mart, which is it says Thrifty Mega Mart provides an edge to date night. It's just an abandoned look at this place.
that's another one, just like the Valentine example in Sword and Shield. Is
Okay, I don't want
to. It would be romantic because I'd be scared the whole time.
Okay, an abandoned store is a little bit different. I don't know. Okay.
Either way, I would be scared.
Oh, Perfume Palace and Pokemon X and Y. You know where the curated gardens. Oh my gosh, that's literally where there's a romantic moment kind of with the fireworks if you're the guy character with Shauna.
Been a date spot, yeah.
Yeah. That's great. That's perfect.
I'm looking at the site you are now, and it's the picture for Thrifty Mega Mart provides an edge to date night. The shopping cart is moving on its own.
Yeah.
Yeah. What would be really romantic is me being scared the whole time. But also on here, it's the marine tube in the Undella town. Black and white looks really. Okay. I'd be scared the glass would break and drown, but
you know what? The more I think about almost anywhere in Pokemon X and Y, Lumio City is basically you've got the Eiffel Tower basically there. I mean,
yeah,
there and all the cafes. So, that would be fun. So, the Kalos region in Pokemon has a lot, I feel like, the more I think about it.
yeah.
Yeah. That was the last question, I think.
Yep.
Yep.
Meaning we get to get into the gamer girl topic. Woo!
Yeah.
So we're going to be talking about our dream dates for various Nintendo couples, as well as three of us have our own like personal ships we're going to do, but we also are going to be talking about canon ships. Which first canon ship, how about we talk about the man himself, Mario and Peach? What do you think the dream date for Mario and Peach would be like?
Well, for once, Peach doesn't have to be rescued. It can just not be chaos and destruction.
As long as Bowser doesn't kidnap Peach, it's a perfect.
Yeah. So already the bar's kind of low already, I think. Screaming and crying for help is off the table, and that's about it.
Yeah.
So, the Mushroom Kingdom, I'm not really sure because most of it seems a little bit dangerous.
Yeah.
For a date. Maybe I got it. Some go-karting, because Mario Kart. You go on some go-karts, and then
you could go to the one place Presto said was romantic, Royal Raceway.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then I don't know, maybe you go wherever the Mario Party stuff is in there. And
make sure Bowser spaces aren't active.
Right.
Yeah. This would be a great date for Mario and Peach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have any other thoughts to add to that?
I feel like I added a fair amount, but yeah, I think this would be the perfect date for Mario and Peach. And also, they end it with some nice romantic ice cream together.
Perfect.
What's more romantic than ice cream? Next, we have let's do Link and Zelda.
Okay.
Like to some extent the bar's also a little low. As long as they aren't having to stop Ganondorf.
Oh, Zelda's pretty adventurous. I think we've figured out throughout the series. And so, what about a nice little hike through Hyrule?
That would be nice. Catch a nice sunset at Lover's Pond.
There you go. And
maybe don't
Link,
eat props.
like Link just casually catches a fish or something, and then they come across this little campfire, and cook up a little something that's not dubious food.
Yeah.
And don't know.
Yeah, I feel like that would be for Link and Zelda.
Yeah. Although it would be a little challenging for you to watch, I know. A little devastating.
I don't know. He's a made-up character. I'd be it. Next. next, how about we do Luigi and Daisy?
Okay.
I feel like they would be the type of people to do like an escape room or like a haunted house for a romantic date. I don't know. But
Yeah. I
I
like
know
the
Daisy
escape
would love
room.
to go bust some ghosts with Luigi.
Yeah. They go into any of the levels in Mario with the booze and all the doors that can go anywhere. I mean, those basically would be like an escape room and haunted house
Wow.
combined, and if they existed in real life. Take down some
Take down King Boo. Put him in a
yeah,
frame.
King Boo. Yeah. I don't know. After that, they go on a stroll in Daisy Circuit
That would be nice. Yeah.
where
Like the
like in
whole place
Mario
where
Kart
Daisy Circuit
Wii,
takes place, yeah.
there's literal statues of them.
Yeah. It's very
So
much a canon relationship.
they can go stare at the statue of themselves.
Yeah. I mean, it's interesting though. There's no statues of Mario and Peach together.
True.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Maybe that implies a different ship that I'm gonna bring up a little bit later.
um. Next up, I think this would be interesting to do. We could do Ash and Serena. Dream date
Oh,
for them.
oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Because
That
that's
was
that's
actually
a pretty canon ship to me.
it is. But they also did them so very
Oh no, yeah.
wrong at the
Yeah.
end. Um but yeah, obviously, I mean, it's people have shipped other people with Ash, but like they actually kissed at the end of XY.
Yeah.
So and then they just threw her away like nothing ever happened. Like she had like one cameo appearance after, and it was horrendous.
Yep.
But absolutely. So Serena really likes dressing up because like of the I was gonna say contests, but they're not contests. What are they called in XY?
I don't know.
They have to. It's the key, and oh my goodness, I am disappointed in
The
uh
um, Pokemon Contest Spectacular.
in they called it something else.
You know what you're talking?
Showcase?
Yes,
Pokemon Showcase?
that sounds right. But like where you have to get like the different points and stuff.
Let's see. So, yeah, basically, yeah, I guess they were called Pokemon Showcases. But anyway, so Serena likes dressing up and doing that, and so there's actually, I don't know if you've seen the episode, but there's like a dance actually, and I don't, I know that it's been so long. I know that like Ash and Clement, I think they like move like all of them like go around and like dance with different people. And I don't know if Serena actually ever ends up dancing with Ash, but I know she wants to. And then there's this other character that's a girl that's like throughout the series like taunting her or whatever because she's like, I'm gonna get Ash first, basically. And so they have like this ridiculous rivalry. That's pretty funny. But yeah, um I think Serena would want to do a ballroom dance all
I
dressed
think that
up.
would work.
However, I don't think that's what Ash would want to do, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
I don't think that's really his thing. So I think they'll have to compromise and also go on some kind of Pokemon, like maybe the Pokemon Safari is like where they can go, basically you go catch whatever Pokemon you see there, and it's a bit less like, it's not like Pokemon battles, like you're literally just throwing Pokeballs at Pokemon and seeing what you find, so it's a little bit more casual. So maybe something like that.
Yeah. That would be it for the two of them.
Uh, a ballroom dance and then a Pokemon safari hunt.
Yeah.
Perfect.
And then the last ship that I feel like is somewhat canon that I was thinking about is like Prom and then like female Robin.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you can actually make it be canon, and that's like who Lucina's mom is, I think, in one of the games.
I think so. Yeah, that would make sense. Yeah.
I think the two of them would have some tea together.
Yeah. Some tea time.
Tea time.
Yeah.
Maybe go fight some monsters or bad guys.
I know. What else do people in the Fire Emblem world do besides go to war and drink tea?
Yeah.
I haven't figured it out yet. I don't know what else they do.
Is there any other canon ships you want to talk about? Or do you get into like the three fan ships?
I don't think so. I'm trying to think of any other like main Nintendo franchise. Like, are there is there anything in Splatoon? Not really.
Can't think of anything. No.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess we can just get into ours because I don't know, I can't think of anything else that's really big.
Would you like to say your first fan ship you have?
So, we're doing 3, right?
3 fan ships each, yeah.
Okay, so let me decide. I think I'm
I
down.
have 3
4.
lined up. One I already
Okay.
kind of discussed a little, but I mean, 2
Okay.
of them I already kind of discussed, I feel like.
I'm trying to decide because I haven't ordered these. I'm trying to decide if I want to be. I think. Okay, yeah, I think I know. Uh, hmm. Okay, Should I do silly as my number 1, or should it be something?
I mean, I don't think we're ranking them. I think we're just
Okay, we're just okay.
we're just saying them.
Then it doesn't matter. Okay. For my first one, we'll start kind of not crazy yet. Kirby and Prince Fluff from Kirby's Epic Yarn. It's a pretty, I mean, it just makes sense, and I really love Kirby's Epic Yarn, and I mean, when you play co-op, they play together, and they're pretty cute. So I don't really know very much about Kirby ships, who in the world is being shipped with Kirby, really. But I feel like Prince Fluff is the only one that's like the same like species as Kirby. So it kind of makes sense. And also, I would just really like to see him return in another Kirby game at some point. So any excuse for that to happen would be great. I've been saying this for years. I want Prince Fluff in Smash. I'm like the only person in the world that's like Prince Fluff for Smash because no one cares about Prince Fluff, but I do. So, yeah. Are we coming up with dates for them too, or?
Yeah, I was thinking so.
Okay. Well, I mean, they're in their little yarn world, so but I'm thinking Kirby, and Kirby really likes eating, so I feel like going to a nice restaurant would make sense because Kirby's really obsessed with eating. Fortunately, he might inhale.
All you can eat buffet.
Yeah. Yes, like
might her in the eat a right in the process.
Yeah. All you can eat buffet. And it might not end well. No one else might get any food, but yeah. Maybe they can do something creative. I feel like they would both be like very creative and they're in their little yarn land. Maybe they can do some like knitting or like painting of some, I don't know how that would work. Craft something. I don't know. Something crafty. That's all I got.
Okay. I'm going to go with one of the ones I kind of talked about earlier, which is Samus and Snake. I've seen some things shipping them before. I think they would, like I said, be a cute couple. I think their dream date would just be like going on a bunch of missions, taking on bad guys. Maybe saving the world once or twice. But I feel like that would be... And then afterwards, they have to get ice cream. Save the world, get some ice cream.
Naturally.
Yeah. But,
well, my next one is going to be... I maybe subtly hinted at it. So, Mario and Peach, they don't... You know what? They don't have anything, it turns out. If the Mario movie taught us anything.
Oh gosh, are you doing Bowser and Peach?
Who else? What's Mario doing for Peach? Nothing. What's Bowser doing for Peach? True. Literally writing the greatest art of all time. Peach is all.
But apparently other people don't think it's art. Continue.
Well, I do, and so Peaches is like the greatest song ever made, so how could she not? Even though, yes, in the movie, it was she had to pretend to get married to him or everyone else she knew would burn and die, but it didn't have to be that way. I mean, she could have gotten married to him for real, and then he would have gotten what he wanted, and then she could have been like, actually, don't burn all of my friends, and we can all just like be happy. Obviously, yeah. that could have happened. That could have been the alternative.
Exactly.
So she would have gotten Bowser writing. That was just, they weren't even together and he wrote that. Think about all the other music that they could do. They could do duets together.
Yeah.
And
it's perfect.
It's great. Also, this wasn't the first time because in, I believe, Super Paper Mario on the Wii, Bowser tries to technically hypnotizes her into trying to get Peach to marry him then.
I mean, technically it's another guy, I think.
Oh no. Yeah, you're right. It was
Count Black.
Count Black. I felt like I remember Bowser being involved with that though, but maybe not. Yeah, you're right. It was Count Bleck because he's like the villain of the whole game. But okay, scratch that. But yeah, Bowser and Peach.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with another Mario ship that I've seen a bit done with too. You know, Waluigi doesn't have a girl. Rosalina doesn't have a guy. So Waluigi and Rosalina, I feel like they would have a romantic dinner for their date. Like they would go to a fancy restaurant and have a romantic like date, like candlelit dinner. But
Yeah,
I feel like Waluigi would be like could be. I mean, he always has a rose,
that's
so
true.
I'm like, and they're both really tall,
Yeah.
so they'd be perfect for each other.
Yes. I mean, I was looking, it's so funny, I was looking up Nintendo ships and stuff before we started. And it's so funny scrolling all these different, like, there's literally wikis and blogs and game facts with people's opinions and stuff. I saw one that was like, it was about them and it was like, no, Rosalina would uh step over the dirt that is Waluigi. Like Waluigi has nothing or whatever, and it's just so funny to me because people on the internet are
Yeah,
so opinionated over stuff like this.
yeah,
It's pretty funny, but I don't know. I There's never really a time that they're like together. Like they're in like spin-offs at the same time,
yeah.
but I don't know. We haven't really seen them interact outside of like Mario Tennis and Mario Party and stuff. So, yeah. My if you're ready, my last one.
Yeah, what is it?
This is a little
A little out
throwback,
there?
little out there. No one would probably see it coming except you because it's a little throwback to some fun that I had during speaking of Animal Crossing New Horizons.
Oh!
So Isabelle really deserves someone, and
Oh, I thought you were gonna talk about someone else, not Isabel.
Tom Nook.
No? I thought we were gonna talk about. Just say what you're gonna say and then I can
Okay,
say.
okay. Well, Isabelle and Shep,
Oh, that chip too.
because I mean, I don't know. Shep is a nice villager that seems like seems cool. Like they could be nice together.
Yeah. Until Tutu
I
gets jealous.
Yeah, so that was the okay, you were okay. That's a great one too. I wasn't even thinking about Tutu and what is his name?
No, it was like, oh no, Bud. Tutu and
Bud.
Bud. That's a great. But no, I thought you were referring to Celeste and KK Slider.
Oh,
That ship. I thought you were referring to that Animal
okay.
Crossing ship.
Yeah, that one, I mean, that one's out. That one exists. I haven't really thought about that one much, but this is in my own little world of when we had some fun making some Animal Crossing videos. And the first one that If you want some more context to Tutu stuff, I would say I think we talk about it on our Animal Crossing Memories episode that we did with Lachla. I think so. I won't sum up the whole Tutu thing here, but it was like a joke that she like we had this canon that she like murders villagers, and it was a whole thing. So I made this little story that like. Well, first it was like Isabelle needs someone, and then there's Shep, and I chose Shep because he was on my island, and I liked him, like as like I thought he was a good villager, and they're both dogs, and then I had the story that like Tutu like comes in with an axe, and then
turns Shep into Lucky.
Yeah, it turns Shep into Lucky and stuff. But then we also had Tutu has her own little sub land with her and Bud, which is so funny. It's so random. And then their kids are all the Bear Cub villagers.
Yeah.
To make things better, and they're just a whole family.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Oh, maybe I need to bring some of that back when I make my island.
I think I still have the video from. I still have the video of like the whole Shep and Lucky thing. If you wanted me to like share it with you, or I could put it on the Gamer Girls or something if you wanted me to.
Yeah, I think I have that video too.
I also have the Nightmare Express, which I thought about posting that this last Christmas.
Oh no.
Inside
I don't know if the internet's ready for that one.
I almost lit the carpet on fire.
Yeah.
See,
what happened for listeners is I had this.
It was a Polar Express
like Christmas train, but it was the kind with the remote control that you could change how fast it goes. We turned it up all the way, and then we put a little guy in the track, and like to run
the guy with
over.
the long beard.
Yeah, it ran him through the track until it like sparked. Formed.
Oh no, we made it go backwards to hit him.
Oh yeah.
And then it sparked.
Oh my gosh.
I might have to share this.
I don't think the sparks are in the video though.
No. Well, no, I think you can see him like maybe in one of them. And then also
my mom wasn't very happy to find out about that.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it's sad now. Whenever I set up that train set, yeah, it's probably our fault, but it's like the tracks don't always the tracks don't always like connect in all the way, so it won't like get the connection it needs. So like it's kind of
that probably was
a pain to set up now because it'll like constantly disconnect. But one day the Nightmare Express will come back.
Yeah. Maybe if enough people actually like respond to this and are like, yeah, Nightmare Express.
Yeah, you gotta really want it.
Or like Shep and Tutu's thing. Or like Tutu and Isabel's.
Oh man. I should have you, while we're on this topic, we've watched Evil Imps videos together, right? Like long time ago.
But that's like how we all got into like the whole thing.
You're right. And so maybe I should try to make some like actually like high quality little scenes. That'd be fun. Whoops.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a little tangent of, but yeah, my Isabelle and Shep. Yes.
Good laugh today.
And Tutu and Bud.
Tutu. But we never said what date. What date would like Shep and Isabelle go on? Would they just like go hang out together? go shopping?
Yeah, it'd probably be pretty casual, trying not to get axe murdered.
Yeah.
There's not a whole lot to do on the Animal Crossing island. Maybe they get on the boat with Cap'n and go on one of those like mystery island tour
That
things.
would be fun.
Yeah. Maybe something like that. Maybe they just take a stroll through the museum or go to the cafe. Yeah. Yours.
My last ship is Captain Falcon and Min Min.
Okay.
I don't know. I feel like to some extent in the trailer for Min Min, there was kind of something there. Because you had like Captain Falcon went to the restaurant, and like he got the ramen, and then Min Min like left and stuff. But I feel like the two of them would go to like a ramen house or like a restaurant and just go and eat ramen. Min Min wouldn't have to worry about making the ramen. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I've never heard of that ship, but I'm into it.
I think that is about everything. So, socials time. Go check out our Discord. Once we reach 100 people, I will be playing Hollow Knight to
110.
112%.
12.
We have 40 people in the Discord.
Got some work to do.
Patreon, which we really still haven't set that up. I did. Instagram.
That's so confident of you. No, listen. You love us. Pay up. Just kidding.
Instagram at the Gamer Girl Podcast. YouTube, check out the Gamer Girl Podcast. The Gamer Girl is Maddie. Purple Riolu and Maddie Beth. Especially Purple over on the Purple Riolu channel. Maddie recently had a discussion about another anime movie. So Maddie's like kind of starting her own like little anime movie podcast. Like she should just full on start a podcast like a true podcast at this point.
Well, because you never know.
Never know. But yeah, she was joined by our good friend Liz for that one. Well,
yeah, we talked about Maboroshi, which is Studio Mappa's latest, and it's on Netflix if you want to watch and then listen to us talk about it.
Yeah. Check out, yeah. I'm also looking at actually posting some more videos. I'm thinking about doing more, like, maybe some Genshin Impact videos, maybe some actual theory videos for Zelda and stuff. And then, like, maybe do tier lists to kind of start making content and not just having a video that was posted a while back.
You should start a podcast called My Genshin Addiction.
The Genshin Girl podcast. But yeah, also give us your reviews on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Podchaser, and Audible. We appreciate it. Then more people are able to see the podcast that you love so much. And with that, I hope you all have a lovely rest of your day, evening, night, etc., etc. And I'll catch you all next time. Bye!
Bye!